Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we have yet another new surprise update in Black Ops 6. We are going on like day 3, day 4 in a row of them dropping a decent amount of patch notes and new updates with various different changes and fixes. And today we actually got some pretty surprising but also pretty good news for general gameplay regarding our current XP event and some pretty big issues that were going on with it that they actually did amend and then also sort of repay us for a little bit, which is cool to see. We also got word of a major fix coming in just a couple of days time, alongside some other smaller changes that have gone live as well. So jumping right in here with Call of Duty updates, they've been posting all these new updates and all these new changes, and as we do go throughout all of them, quick reminder, if you are new to the channel, every single day, pretty much every single day, twice daily, I got you guys covered with news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns, quite literally everything going on in Call of Duty is covered right here. So feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Around 50% of viewers watching are not subbed yet, so if that's you, I'd love to have you join us on the road to 1 million. And if you enjoy this video, a like rating is always seriously appreciated as well. But initially they do say in terms of a fix from yesterday, obviously we had the Nuketown update go live, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, that hotfix caused a lot of issues, including basically making it so that players could not boot onto the game unless they kept trying and trying and trying. But they've gone through, they say, an update is rolling out that resolves an issue where some players could encounter being stuck on a loading message of the day on all platforms. So this applied to PC, this applied to console, PlayStation, and Xbox, where you just get stuck on this loop where you couldn't actually boot into the game. It was just stuck on the loading message of the day and you couldn't get past that. So really frustrating issue that was going on. This was resolved late last night though, so if you just kind of gave up yesterday, have no fear. They have gone through, they've fixed this now, so you should be able to jump onto the game as intended. There were various different server issues going on yesterday. BNet had some problems. I know Steam had like a whole update loop issue going on too. It does seem like now though that has all stabilized and they have fixed all the boot up issues and launch issues. So definitely good news all around with that. This is a bit of a smaller one, but I've seen a lot of questions about it already. When Nuketown first went live yesterday, obviously a lot of players were trying to jump in and mess around with it in private match, test out to see if there were any potential Easter eggs with the mannequins or anything going on there, and it just was not available in private match. However, they did also push out an update for this late last night as well, saying an update is rolling out that enables Nuketown in private matches. So if you do want to go through and mess around with your friends, you don't have to be in a public match where everyone's going to be trying to take you out and sweating to the extreme, because man, let me tell you, the Nuketown playlist is like you're trying out for the Call of Duty League right now. If you do want to mess around in private match, you can do so now. Nuketown is fully available for that. Now this is a big one here. It's a bit of a two-parter because Treyarch does expand on this and we'll cover that momentarily here, but they do say with this, last night we identified and resolved an issue that occasionally limited the amount of double XP awarded to some players. So this has always been a thing with Call of Duty where when we pop double XP tokens, when there is a double XP event, depending on sometimes the map / mode you're playing, it just doesn't seem like it's always true double XP. Like it's been proven in the past that there are XP caps in a match where if you like level up a weapon 7 times, it's gonna hard cap your XP, so you earn basically nothing. If you level up too many times, it's gonna cap you out. Sometimes in the past, Shipment has had issues where it just doesn't give you as much XP as a normal game of TDM or DOM or whatever, right? So there were already a lot of questions and a bit of concern going around with this XP event in Black Ops 6 right now, because there were reports of a bunch of players looking at their after action report and it's like, hey, my score says I got 11,000 score. My XP says I got 8,000. What's going on here? So there were some major problems going on where it's double XP and you weren't even earning the base amount of XP that you should have gotten in a specific match, right? So there's been a lot of complaints and a lot of annoyance going on and, you know, saying, hey, what's going on with the XP event? You know, leveling in this game is already very slow and now we're not even getting awarded the correct XP, but clearly now they have updated this and Treyarch, as I said, expanded on this even more and brings us some pretty cool news. So here's what they have to say. Update. Last night, we addressed an issue that occasionally limited the amount of double XP awarded to some players as we continue to assess and balance progression tuning. So let's just stop right there. This is actually good news here. This means that they are continuing to monitor feedback in regards to XP. Obviously, a big talking point so far is weapon XP and how brutally slow leveling up weapons is in this game. Rank XP is kind of indifferent. Like some players like that it's slow. You don't get over with the grind too fast. Other players would like to be able to prestige a little bit quicker. There's arguments for both sides, but this does mean that they're going to continue to adjust XP XP earn rates in future updates. So if you're not a fan of where the XP earn rate is now, it's good news outright that they're probably going to adjust it more in the future based off of, I would assume, playtime on this double XP weekend and the overall player sentiment in regards to that. But then, even cooler, they also say this: as a result, since obviously there were a lot of issues going on with XP, and for half the day yesterday, players couldn't boot up to the game, they had that loading message error, right? We are extending double XP, double weapon XP, and double gobblegum earn rate until November 5th now at 10 a.m. Pacific. So they are going through and actually giving us a full extra day of this triple double event, basically. So instead of it ending Monday morning, this is now going to be ending Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So if you weren't able to play too much yesterday, or maybe you've been trying to grind out as much as possible during this double XP weekend, we now have a full extra day to take advantage of that. So get those weapons leveled up. Obviously, you can start grinding out prestiges because your weapon levels and all your camo progress saves when you prestige. So definitely take full advantage of this now. Really cool that they are actually extending this. In the past, it's been like, hey, you know, we are aware that XP earn rates were messed up. We've allotted some bonus XP to players during those times, but now they're like, hey, we get it. You couldn't get on the game. There were big issues. Just have more double XP. That's awesome in my book. And then another pretty big update here that we just got new information on. You may recall this patch note from a few days. They say, hey, we're currently taking out the enhanced headphone mode. A big deal within Black Ops 6 because it's got the option to buy a custom profile for it. So your audio, in theory, should be more accurate, they're saying. Maybe a $20 gimmick, but you know, it's been a big thing. They had a whole blog detailing how enhanced headphone mode was going to be a big game changer for audio, make footsteps, make gunfire, player noise way more clear for directional audio and everything going on with that. And unfortunately, just a couple of days into the game launching, they actually had to remove this setting. They identified an issue where the enhanced headphone mode was actually preventing players from being able to cross-launch between Modern Warfare 3, Warzone, and Black Ops 6, but then also just cross-launching into different modes, campaign, multiplayer, zombies. It was causing crashing issues, so they had to completely take enhanced headphone mode out of the game. However, as of this morning, they do say a fix for this issue has been found. The enhanced headphone mode feature is going to be re-enabled in a future update, and it just so happens it seems like this future update is coming here in the very near future. Another thing we talked about in passing the other day is how a new title update's been added to the PlayStation database, the 1.06 update, which means that a full-on title update, an actual download, is coming in the next few days. This is not going to be a season 1 update. That's all the way on the 14th. We'll have a separate title update, maybe the 1.6 or 1.061 update or 1.07 update at that point, but this will be happening before then. So likely maybe Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday of this week, we're gonna have a title update. All these changes that we're talking about in this video that are already live, they were just pushed live through a hotfix update. You don't have to download anything for that. This will be a full download. It won't be a big one according to PlayStation game size, just a couple of gigs, but this is likely where we're going to see the fix for enhanced headphone mode, and then also the various other updates that we've had on the Trello board for some time as well, with different bugs and glitches going on in game. There are a few things they still have yet to address in terms of other weird stuff happening, but all the previous patch notes and other update previews that we've covered in the past couple of days that are listed on that Trello should likely be included in this next major title update. So we've got this coming in the next couple of days potentially, with a major fix for audio on top of everything that's been already fixed over the past 24, 48 hours or so with the various different updates that they've been pushing out. But yes, a third, fourth day in a row, I've lost track at this point, of new updates, patch notes, and fixes. As always, as things are breaking out and as they are surfacing, they're announcing new patches, new fixes, and new reveals, obviously upcoming as well for season 1. This channel is the best place to be to stay up to date with everything going on in COD, so feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and if you enjoyed the video, a like on it would be seriously appreciated as well. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.